Hello, in this video, I'll be giving you the most important areas to focus on for JAMB Economics this year. These areas are based on past exam trends of the last 10 years, exam repetitions, topic repetitions, and what we have studied and found out to be where JAMB focuses on for the economics exam so that you don't waste your time cramming textbooks or reading the full syllabus. You should know the topics that will come out and how JAMB attain score to each of these topics by priority. And that's what we have for you in this video. Let's check it out. So the first most important area in economics JAMB is demand and supply. That is the most important. Demand, supply, price theory. You need to know those concepts very well. You should also know how to plot the graph, or when you look at the graphs, you should know what the graph is telling you. So go study demand, supply graphs a lot. This appear every year. You cannot escape it. You should know what law of demand and supply is, movement versus shift, what is equilibrium, and what does it mean when it is said that a price is at equilibrium. Okay, elasticity. You should know what elasticity means. This is a very common question that comes out all the time. You should know when an object has exceeded its elasticity limit, or when a market has gotten to its elasticity limit. You should know all these things, brother. Then price control, minimum versus maximum. You should know this as well. This alone can give you 10 to 15 marks for your economics exam. These simple questions. Then you should know microeconomics, consumer producer theory, consumer producer behavior. You should know this aspect. So under this, you need to know the utility, marginal and total utility, law of diminishing return, cost curves, production concepts. Yes, you need to know all these things. Okay, marginal variables concept, you should know it. Then the third most important topic, I said I'm listing them by priority, is macroeconomics. So national income. What is national income? What's inflation? What is unemployment? Yes, when you see their diagram, can you be able to make sense of it? If you've not been watching the videos we've been making on economics, especially our past question videos with our major tutor BSB, you're cheating yourself, because all these areas, that man has done good justice to them. I don't think there's any other person who treats it as he has. So go check in the channel for videos on economics past question, and bury yourself in them for the next few days. Right? So you should know what GDP is, the GDP of a country, what GNP of a society means, inflation types, unemployment types, circular flow of income. These are areas that should be here by now. The fourth area you should focus on is money, the banking system, financial institution. What's the function of the central bank? What's the function of the merchant banks, the commercial banks? What is money supply? What is credit creation? These are simple things that you should make sure you keep in your mind. I hope you are taking notes. Yes, you need to take notes and focus on these areas. Then, public finance, government and taxation. What is the uses? What's the purpose of tax? Okay, type of tax. How does government make revenue? What's fiscal policy? What does it mean when it's said that the budget is at a deficit or it's at a surplus? These are areas you should know. And you know why I'm laughing? Because as I'm reading this, they are all coming to me. Okay, so make sure you know these areas and know them well, because your questions are coming from there. They are coming from there. And then number 6 main area by priority, international trade. So you should be able to tell us what comparative advantages among nations, balance of payment, tariffs. I remember BSB again did a detailed explanation video on tariffs. Why government sets tariffs? Okay, I don't want to go into it. Why government sets tariffs? Why is tariffs important? What's the difference between tariff and quota? Are you still there? So exchange rates. What determines the exchange rate of a society? You know, the interesting thing of on studying this hard is that it's not only useful for JAMB. Those of you who are writing WAEC, you will have a free scale.
Get the cheapest science materials from allschoollabs.com.
Forget about you are worried. You will have your 9 credits if possible. You have your credits. Yes. Those of you writing JUPEP, IGMB, once you master, these are the same concept that is taught all through the O-level exams. Once you know these things, you just be going, except to not focus on maybe their own main areas as well. But other than that, you still see most of this in those other exams. So you are fixed for life, basically. Even if you are writing international exams, these are still the things you find in your O-level category. Okay, and then the next one you have to focus on is economic system and development. What's capitalism? What's socialism? What's nationalism? What's the features of a developing country? What's growth? What's development? So these are the 7 major areas to focus on. As a recap, demand and supply, the major one. Microeconomics, you have your 20% of questions coming from there. Macroeconomics, money and banking, public finance, international trade, and economic system. So those 7 topics, go and bring them out. Breeze through them. Okay, if you've read them before, if you've not read them before, don't breeze, so stay in them. Yes, and then master them. All right, so what are the common things or common mistakes you should avoid right now? Don't ignore graphs. Go and study graphs, demand graphs, supply graphs. Okay, go and study them so that when you see them in the exam, because you will have them, I will not lie to you, we have them, so you'll be able to spot, oh, this is it, that's that. Then don't skip questions. When I mean don't skip questions, don't cross your mind off questions. No, you can skip, of course, to attend to the ones you know or the ones that are not mentally so demanding. But make sure you come back to attend to all your questions. It's better to have a guess than to leave the question blank. The computer will not do it for you, and you will not get bonus mark on that. So avoid that misconception. It's better to guess blindly than to leave the questions blank. And then practice a lot of questions, especially on GDP, averages, supply, demand. Practice a lot of calculations. Yes. And then go get JAMB simulator apps or exam simulator apps. We have them on all CBTs. We have our own apps. Just go to Google Play Store and search all CBTs. Download. It's free. You don't need any activation code. And begin to practice tens of thousands of questions. Time yourself, okay, because our apps have the timer. You can time yourself and practice those questions for free. The more you practice those questions, the more your confidence is built. Then I'll leave you with this. Don't go into the exam being scared or fidgeting or worried. Of course, you have a time bound and you can decide which exam you want to start with first. All your exams will be loaded there at once. You decide which one you want to start with first. So go with the easiest one, okay, for you. And when you are done, move over to more complex one. Some persons prefer the other one so that they can now, as their mental power declines, they can now land on the easiest one when they are their lowest mentally. Whichever one works for you, okay. But make sure that you always take cognizance of your time. That timer, keep watching it in everything that you do. Okay, but then before then, go and use JAMB simulator apps to practice a lot. What that will help you to do is it will simulate. That's why it's called simulator. It will simulate the real exam experience, just like those who did mock. They felt like they were writing the real JAMB, right? Although the pressure will be a little more, but at least you would feel like you're writing JAMB. You'll be timed, so you will not meet too much surprises when you go in to write your exam. So if you can confidently do all of these things I have listed for you, I can assure you that you're having at least 70% in your JAMB Economics. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it pointed you in the direction to go. I pray for you. Success is yours. You will not rewrite this exam. Okay? The help that you need, the strength that you need, the mental abilities and prowess that you need to push through and to come out bright on the other side, you receive it now in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the video you just watched. To see more content as that, preparing you for your upcoming exam, make sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on notification. Also, remember that you can use the comment section to send us your questions or your inquiries, and we are happy to take them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.